Hey guys, now I'm back here for the video, guys. Today we have an awesome video. We have a lineup update. Now guys, if you did not see my video earlier today, we went ahead and spent money on the game. RIP, no money spent. Nonetheless though, we opened up this pack right here, and I'm not going to tell you who we got, but we got a pretty good pull. Over 200,000 coins worth of upgrades we made on the squadron, guys. So if you have not checked out the video, go check it out. We went ahead and pulled that pack, and then we went ahead and did all the upgrades in that video. But this is a lineup update, guys, because we all in 83 overall now. Let's take a look at what we're looking like. So from that one player, I went ahead. I'm messing with chemistries now. I've go deep on all my guys, as you can see. We're not maxed out on go deep. We're just simply, I think, what are we, tier 1 to 4. I think we're tier 4. Yeah, it's a tier 4 right now and go deep. So we're not maxed out, but of course it does add a little bit to Patrick Mahomes to make him a little bit better deep throw accuracy. But guys, we went ahead and upgraded the offensive line. You can see from that video, guys, we went from, a pretty decent, okay offensive line, especially this early in the game, to just we got the tanks, okay? We got the tanks up front. And before someone comments, I know go deep does nothing to help your offensive line. I'm just not at the point where I can have two chemistries or try to max out two chemistries right now. Obviously, zone blocking, I can't max out right now. I can't, or zone run, whatever, I can't max out right now. Unless I would do that, because that would help my offensive lineman. But we just went all out on those 200,000 coins on our offensive line. We also upgraded other positions, but you can see real fast, guys. We got the monsters up front. This is going to help us out a lot. I actually just played the game, and I'll go ahead and upload this gameplay a little bit later on, that, I actually went into the game with just the Browns playbook. I've never used the Browns playbook this year. Last year, I used it a couple times with Wildcat. No idea. And this line pretty much single-handedly won me the game. So, with that in mind, and you're going to see that video, your boy was so lost. I'm not going to lie. I went in that game, and I was just like, what do I run? What do I run? I'm just calling basic plays, changing them up, using some of the techniques I've learned from different ebooks this year. And I'm just using that to go ahead and win games. But nonetheless, though, this line has just been amazing in our last game. But defensively, I think we really solidified our defense too. With our offense being really good, we solidified this defensive line. We added Michael Pierce and we added Kawan Short. Of course, we already have Leonard Williams and Deacon Jones. Honestly, moving forward, my next upgrade, you would think it would be Von Miller. No, Von Miller has been playing out of his mind. Again, like I said, I'll have another gameplay coming up soon where he has 7 sacks in a game. No joke, this man had like 7 sacks in one game, guys. Von has been playing out of his mind. Even this 80 overall version, you put him in the right spot, you get him in the right correct area, the man's going to eat, okay? The man already has 79 block shed, so he's already pretty good stat-wise, and speed, 75 speed is not that worst in the world, especially early on like this. Nonetheless, though, cornerbacks, we are doing pretty good. In my last gameplay, I actually got cooked every single play. I kept pressing against this guy, and a lot of time when you press against people, especially early on like this, it's not a big deal. What are they going to do? Hit me deep with a 60-yard throw? Cool, bro. You have an 82 speed receiver. I have Patrick Peterson, which, let's check real fast, 83 speed. Well, I was playing against Marvin Harrison. Someone had full legend Marvin Harrison. The guy I played, I think he had like all the legends. But he had full legend Marvin Harrison, and 83 speed. Yeah, he was cooking me. So, but for right now, definitely not someone I need to go ahead and get. The guy I want to get, and I think someone told me down below, you can actually get more of these ultimate trainers. I need Marshawn Lattimore. Someone comment down below and said, I can't believe you chose Honey Badger over Marshawn Lattimore. He's the fastest corner in the game, which he is. He's also the best corner in the game. Debatable. But nonetheless, though, someone said that, and you know what? They are so right. I should have picked up Marshawn Lattimore. And now I put against him like a day ago. And that man just eats. He covers everything. He goes back and forth. He's just all around an amazing player. I got to get him on my squadron. But Honey Badger definitely still eats too. Don't get me wrong. He is still a very good card. Very good player. My goal is for defense once I go ahead and solidify some of the players I want. I'm trying to get all locked down on defense. Every year I go deep on offense, all locked down on defense. Of course, when more cards come out throughout the year, we're going to go with, of course, pass rush on my defensive linemen and linebackers. But for right now, you know, I'm not going to mess with too much with chemistries. Actually, you know what? Let's see. So, especially because, like, early on like this, I don't usually like to put too much chemistries on my players. But I feel like these players, for the most part, we're going to be using for a good amount. Now, of course, lockdown, what it gives you is plus to catching, and it also gives you plus to zone coverage. Now, the reason why I don't really like, you know, using chemistries that much early on is because, as my nose is completely dead right now, +2 to zone coverage right now doesn't help me out too much for these players. I mean, these players have low overall stats for a reason because of the fact that, you know, those are just base elite cards. And as the season goes on, we'll see better and better cards released. And of course, those, you know, adding chems to those cards will be a lot better. But for right now, like, for example, I mean, it is kind of cheap to add chems to players. Like, I mean, what it costs, like 20 training per player, which is not really that bad. I mean, pretty cheap. But if we go ahead and take a look, though, let's see. So what am I at right now when it comes to this? I'm at tier 1. Okay, so I got +1 to catching, +1 to play rec. So again, I'm not sure. I'm gonna need to use some of my linebackers if I want to go ahead and max this out. Also, backup positions like Patrick Tillman, for example, I could utilize him. But actually, can I? You know, I wish you could do. What would be really clutch is if once you bought a chemistry, you can use that on every player. I know they're never going to do that, and honestly, the whole point is for you to go ahead and use training points to do that. But that would be so clutch. Like, I think when you start off, you're guaranteed to have what is it, balance O, something like that, and balance D. You get that chemistry for free. Obviously, no one uses that chemistry, but that's something you do get for free. That would be nice to have, you know, just base on a player. So I can't upgrade any more players. I'm out of training points, but again, +1 to catching, +1 to play rec. But looking at some of these players, like if I do, you know, get that max out, let's say I added, you know, 3 players like Ryan Shazier, Deion Jones, and Anthony Barr. If I even max that out, I mean, it's +1 to zone. It's not really going to do too much. But at least, I guess, any stat possible to increase is always nice. Nonetheless, guys, but also in another video, well, not in the video, in between videos, I was playing online, and I run a 3-4 defense, okay? So 3-4 defense, you have 2 middle linebackers, right? So I had Lighton, which is, I think I got rid of him, but he's one of the middle linebackers, 74 speed. I was getting cooked so freaking much in all my games because I was using Lighton. Littleton. Can I not say Lighton again? When I say Lighton, I'm thinking Lighton Andeville, or whatever, how you say his name. But I was using Littleton, and I was just getting cooked. I got so mad, I went and looked at the fastest player I could get, Deion Jones, like fastest middle linebacker I could get, that wasn't, you know, NAT or cost a crap ton of coins. And your boy invested and got Deion Jones. That's how mad I was after that game, guys. I try my best not to rage too much in Madden, but sometimes your boy just like, nope, you know what? This is going to happen. I'm going to go and pick up Deion Jones because I needed him. He cost like 50, 60,000, so he was actually a pretty penny, but again, not too much. Nonetheless, though, Patrick Tillman, I'm not trying to make the video too long. Just a simple lineup update and talking about the squadron. I haven't picked up a kicker and punter. That's something I talked about in my last video. I'm probably going to eventually, but I haven't been in a position where I really needed to, you know, kick a game-winning field goal or something like that. And he does have 77 kick power, which I believe can make at least a 45, 46, 47-yard field goal. I don't really think you need a kicker at this point right now that's going to, you know, need to make a 55, 60-yard field goal. But right now, Pat Tillman is at 75 overall. I am grinding out MUT Master, though. As I said before in the video, I am doing it online. I think I have 13 wins online right now, so we are getting there. But my MUT Master grind is 50% completed. I still need an 85 overall squad, which will take me a little bit of time to get. But when it comes to passing yards, I'm 20,000. When it comes to rushing yards, I am 9,700. I just started on rushing yards, by the way. Rushing touchdowns, of course, 102. And then interceptions, 36. So these are going to take me forever to get, these 3. Oh, these 4, actually. Going to take me forever to get. But we'll eventually get those. But overall-wise, we are getting the MUT Master 1, day at a time. With that in mind, though, guys, what is it? Keep in mind, if you are grinding out MUT Master, if you go into a solo, and I literally just checked this about an hour ago, if you go into a solo and you're trying to grind out yards and you hit replay solo, every solo after the first one, the stats do not count. Okay, so if you play if you rush for 60 million touchdowns, only time it counts is the first one you went into. After that, it doesn't count. So keep that in mind. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe button. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.